What's up YouTubers, Aldo SJ back with a brand new video for you here. And what this video is about today, guys, is I was going through my belt collection the other day and realised that I've not done reviews on certain championships, which is quite bad. So to try and get them out to you, I am going to do a double whammy today. And the double whammy is two mid-card championships that by UK standards is very much loved and by worldwide standards is loved as well. The first championship was established in February of 1997. It was retired, unfortunately, in the spring/summer of 2002. And the first champion of that respective championship belt was Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, and the final champions was actually Jeff Hardy / Rob Van Dam. You know what that is, don't you? It is the WWF European Championship Attitude Era Edition, real replica, not a boot. That is absolutely stunning. All old school, Attitude Era. Unfortunately no 6 plate, but that doesn't really matter. I am very, very happy to have this in my collection. The only downside to it, and a lot of old school Attitude Era fans will know what I'm talking about, is the paint job on the flags. There seems to be 3 of the same flag here. You would have thought that back in the day, Davey Boy Smith or a European superstar would have gave some input on what the actual flags were back then. Or, in all honesty, they could have just done the research. And apparently the updated version that is on WWF WWE shop right now has got the same problem, but I will get into more detail as we get into the review, so bear with me here. The second belt that I'm doing is, it was established in 1974. It was retired in 2000. Now, 1974, it was under the NWA banner, and it was retired under the WCW banner. I think Hazard F5 might enjoy this one. This is an E version of the replica, unfortunately, but it is as authentic of the remaining belt that it was. Its most notable champions were AA Arn Anderson, William Regal, Steve Austin, Booker T. Its final champion was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You got it? Yep. It is the WCW World TV Championship. Look how that shines there. Absolutely stunning. And in case you're wondering, this is Hacksaw Jim Duggan's signature. He signed it for me when I got the chance to meet him. He was quite impressed with the championship, and I didn't want anything else signed by him bar this, because with him being the final champion. Very, very happy to have this in my collection. This is one of my crown jewels in my collection, I have to say, because it's very, very rare. I've not seen very many authentic replicas of this going around. I have seen many, many bootlegs on eBay, but this one is as authentic as you're going to get. Yes, it's from the E versions when the WWF WWE were churning out the classic replicas in the early 90s, but you know, the plates are absolutely stunning. Now, let's get talking some replicas. Okay, so here's a deeper look at the European Championship, WWF Attitude Era Edition. Now, as far as I know, when it comes to the Attitude Era Edition, there is 3 out there. You have the scratch logo with the black backing, but there's also one with white and red backing. I'm not 100% certain which is the official one, but I am quite happy to have the black version in here. When you look on the detail of this championship, it is really, really lovely. Like I said at the start of the video, there is a few different and wrong things about it. But let's go at the start. At the top, you have the WWF WWE scratch logo. Unfortunately, this was how I got it. The white at the top of the F was faded out, so it's more, so you just see the gold. I'm not too fussed about that. That can get repainted over in time. And then you've got a lovely little reef pattern going all the way around the belt. That's all over this belt. Then you have World Wrestling Federation at the top. And then you have the globe, which is this part of Europe. Obviously, now you have the UK and Ireland right there. And as far as I know, on the updated version, the UK and Ireland is just a splodge now. It's not even in great detail. And like I say, they really should have done their research better before they made this replica. But I think it was just to hype it more with Davey Boy winning it, and they weren't too bothered about what it actually looked like then. You have 2 grapplers on either side of the globe, which is quite nice. Both sets of grapplers are in different hold positions. Really nice detail on the etching. As far as I know, the updated version is a lot better in the etching, sorry. And then you have European Champion banner in red. Really lovely. It has had a little bit wear and tear. I have had this for quite a long time. You have 4 flower patterns. One here, here, and here. They're really nice as well. I think a little bit more detail could have been done on these at the time. And then if you look at the flags, yeah, tell me in the comments what's wrong with the flags. There's one Union Jack, and Italy just seemed to have invaded all of Europe. And Germany seemed to have invaded the rest of Europe, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. They really should have done better research on this. Now, the plates on this is not as thick as the updated version. Obviously, they are still they are very flat. Then you go into side plates 2 and 3. You have the WWF scratch logo at the top. The reef pattern again going all the way around this plate. 2 grapplers in the middle with a sort of big flower sunblast effect behind that. And this sketching on it, etching on it is alright. It does stand out. But as far as I know, on the updated version, it sticks out more. And then on the 3rd side plate, you have the scratch logo with a globe behind it, World Wrestling Federation, and the sunblast flower effect behind there on sort of like a shield. Now you have the flower pattern that's on the main plate going all the way around this rectangle. Yep, I like this. It is, like I say, it is dated, but it is really nice at the same time, if I can get it moving here. And same idea on side plates 4 and 5, the exact same pattern as the other side. 2 grapplers and a bear hug. the sunflower blast effect behind them, and then you have the reef pattern going all the way around, the WWF scratch logo at the top, and on the fifth and final side plate, same idea as the other side. Really nice. I like this look on the logo. And as we know, on the updated version, there is the E in World Wrestling Entertainment. Like I said at the start of the video, no 6 plate on this, but I'm not too fussed about that. For however long I've had it for at least over coming up 25 years. No, sorry, I take that back, 15 years now. And the strap is in still good wear and tear. Turn it over and we'll be able to see when it was produced. It was produced, if I can get a good bit on the light, 2001. This was produced by Figures Inc. Authentic WWF flashy. And the green background on the back of that, as if anybody that knows anything about me knows, I'm not a big green person, but it's crazy seeing the old school Attitude Era logo like this on official merchandise. But like I say, not bad for a belt that's now, well, 20-year-old, and it's still in good nick. It has been worn in, so I can flip it, flop it, if I choose. I am I try to be very careful with my belts. I don't take them to events if I can, because in all honesty, I don't want beer thrown on the plates. I'm that careful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, into the next one. Okay guys, here is the little gem. The WCW World TV Championship. What a belt. What a belt. It is basic, yes, but it is so lovely at the same time. You have an old school WCW logo at the top, World Television banner, the globe under that, and then champion under there on another banner. And the pattern on the plates is very similar to the Big Gold. You could almost say this was like a mini version of Big Gold, of the Big Gold. Now there is quite a few versions of this belt. As I said at the start of the video, it dates back all the way to 1974. I believe there's about 2 or 3 NWA two or three NWA old school designs, and then it transitioned into the first WCW TV belt, and then eventually we got this one in the mid-90s. And as I say, this belt was historical for giving Booker T his big push in WCW. Yep, definitely a Big Gold vibe with this belt. Absolutely lovely. It is really easy to clean as well. I love cleaning this. The cotton buds and my kitchen towels are so good for cleaning this belt. You have side plates 2 and 3, WCW logo at the top, and then you have a set of grapplers in the middle of a sort of dome globe effect in the same pattern as the main plate. Really lovely. And then you go on to side plates 4 and 5, same idea as the other side, WCW logo at the top, a few grapplers in a dome globe, and then the pattern going all the way around it. And then all on the plates overall, there is a sort of rope effect going all the way around the plates. That's on every single plate. As I say, to repeat myself, very similar to a Big Gold design, almost as if a Big Gold baby. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's 2011 Hall of Fame signature there. Nice wee gold tip on this. And flip it on the back. And as I said at the start of the video, you'll see it is an E version, so the authentic WWF WWE Flashy. And this one was produced in 2007. And the strap is in still amazing nick. I'm amazed of how good the strap has stayed. It's not broken in as much as my other belts. But yeah, when belt collectors look after their belts and the straps are like this, not a wear, not a tear, absolutely lovely. Yes, the Flashy is sort of hanging, but it's still on, it's still good. What a belt. What a gorgeous, gorgeous belt. Now, let's see if I can put both my championships together. Well, there you go. There's a rare sight. And getting a nice little shine on there. A little glare from the sun. Wow. I don't think both championships have been in the same view of each other ever. So I've never seen both of them side by side, so I think this is the first time I've ever seen both championships like this. Wow. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely love these belts. So guys, thank you so very much for talking some replicas with me here. I hope you've enjoyed getting a little in-depth review on both these historical championships. It has been a pleasure to do them. As I've said in previous videos and in this video, so happy to have these in my collection. Two very rare belts that are not around anymore. Yes, you do have the E version of this, but very rarely do you see a proper F version. And as far as this bad boy is concerned, well, we know all that jazz that goes along with that. Thank you so very much for joining me here. Hope you've enjoyed the in-depth review on both the WWF Attitude Era European Championship and the WCW World TV belt. And as always, guys, you stay safe, you stay awesome, and good journey in life, guys.